It wasn't until we were visited by our grief counselor, and he gave us a couple different options as far as things that you can do to improve your world. And one thing was visualization, and the other one was humor. He wanted me to visualize something horrible happening to that cancer. And well, so thanks to my sisters, the most horrible thing I could think of at the time was Jaws. And so I envisioned Jaws eating that cancer. And so then humor, I already had humor in my life, but that man opened up a section of my brain that to this day still has not shut off. And so no one was safe. My friends weren't safe, my parents weren't safe, my sisters weren't safe, and certainly the cancer was not safe because I was going to be making fun of that too. So 1995, that would have been 2 years after the original diagnosis, Dad was diagnosed with radiation necrosis, which what that is in layman's terms is it eats the live brain matter around the area that the radiation is trying to help. And so for a brilliant man like my father, that posed quite a bit of a problem because he's standing in front of students and he couldn't get his words out to these students. And so he had to excuse himself from school one day because it was too difficult for him. And so I had an interaction with him that I still remember to this day. And he asked me, he said, "Alan, I need you to go to the garage." Okay, all right, this ought to be good. And so, all right, Dad, I'll go to the garage. All right, I'm in the garage. What do you want? You need to be in the garage. I'm in the garage, old man. What do you need? What day is it? It's garbage day? Monday? Yes, I need you to do the garbage. The look of relief came over his face, but I didn't see it at the time because I was too caught up in my own funk to realize that I helped him with that situation, come up with that word, but I was so upset that I couldn't see it. I didn't want to see it. And so that's when my frustrations really started coming out was, why can't my dad ask me to take out the garbage like a normal father would? Why does he have to be like that? And so then began my new life with my new dad. I was able to get out the question, do I make you proud? And his answer was a resounding yes. And I couldn't ask him how, I couldn't ask him why, I couldn't ask him all of those questions that would immediately follow, but just the look in his eye. I knew that he was telling me the truth and that he honestly felt like he was proud of his son. And I needed to hear that from him, and he gave me exactly what I needed. He still to this day jokes right alongside. He laughs. I'll challenge him to a foot race, which, he's physically handicapped. He's in a wheelchair. And he's like, yep, okay, all right. And so I'll challenge him to a foot race, which obviously I'm going to win. But it's having that kind of fun with him, treating him like a human still.